titles for your material?
To be honest with you, last thing I eat, I just sit here, come up with a track. If I come up with multiple tracks, I just sit there, just take the ingredients of the food, throw it in the track, name of the beat.
So when you say you cooking, like you literally like really cooking?
Yeah, cooking.
You know what I'm saying? Adding each ingredient
Exactly,
to everything that goes along.
That's why I call it cooking.
Alright, so how long have you been producing?
I started really in '99. I was like 14 when I first started, but as far as like putting stuff down on a machine or programs or whatever, that came around like 2002, 2003. So I've been doing it for a little bit.
Okay, so before you was doing beats, what were you doing?
Beating on tables in school, getting spinning.
What got you into making the beats?
So I remember I was in the 6th grade, 6th going to 7th grade or whatever. That's what, 97, 98. 3-6, that came out this song called Tear the Club Up. Tear the Club Up 97, matter of fact. I don't know, that drum pattern, everything they did that back then just set me off, and I've been making beats since.
So you can say like 3-6 Mafia has been like a big influence.
Oh yeah,
on
all
your
of Memphis, like everything in music today, probably about 90% of music today is Memphis style of drum. And then they just branch off and do their own little other things, unless you got a completely different sound. But everything is Memphis style of beat programming.
Oh, I seen that on Instagram where you got that shout out from DJ Paul, man. How did that make you feel?
That was like one of my biggest accomplishments today, because for me to start out listening to them and then it come back full circle and the man give me a full shout out on something that I did that he put out, and I was on cloud 9 for like 3 days straight.
Okay, now real quick, because DJ Paul did point it out, he was like, I'll put the uh-oh in the whole thing. So what's the story behind the uh-oh and also your name?
Alright, so the crazy thing about it is, I got 4 boys. My oldest son, he's 14, about to be 15. Long story short, when he was like 1.5, all he could say is literally uh-oh. He said uh-oh on everything. So I'm in when my homeboy studio or whatever, I was like, well, we gonna get you to, say this on, what's the name? I wanted to be my tag. Say it on mic. Probably took about a day. Just brought him in one day, recorded it, and he said uh-oh. And as far as my name is concerned, back then, I used to go by GB. I was stuff with Got Beats. You can say Georgia Boy, whatever you want to call it, but about 7 years ago, I was like, I need a revamp because I want to start taking my stuff serious, professional, whatever. So I ain't want to go with my name, Taju, blah, blah, blah. My name is Tajuddin Olushala Suye. I know you ain't gonna get all that, but anyway, I just took the second part of my name and just went with Ju. So everybody they call me Ju now.
All right, so along with that, coming out, being an up-and-coming producer here in Atlanta, you run into a lot of people with a lot of noise, a lot of sounds coming out of Atlanta. Yeah. But what producers would you like to collab with?
Whew, boy, let me see. I definitely would want to fuck with Honorable C-Note. Like, DJ Paul is there, but Honorable C-Note to me is like the closest thing I'm gonna get to DJ Paul. I'm not saying he a knockoff, because I fuck with him. I also fuck with Hit Boy. I love Hit Boy. Metro. Let me see. Oh, Ninth Wonder. Yeah.
Oh,
hands down.
Hands down. That's one of the top. Okay, what artists would you like to work with?
Let me see. I ain't too really big on a lot of artists. I ain't even from the front. Like, I know I've been bumping a lot of Griselda and stuff lately, so that is like all top somebody I want to fuck with. But somebody as far as my sound is concerned, I mean, 2021 could, definitely, I could see me rocking with him for a little bit.
That's Northside Love.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it ain't too many. I really want to sit down and just put my hands on them.
Okay, so let's talk about, projects that you produced on or stuff that you got coming up.
Alright, so, my boy, on the south side, or southwest side, out there, Cleveland Avenue or whatever, KV. I'm doing a lot with him and his team. KVzo. I got an artist named Dante Clay. He ain't my artist, but he an R&B artist. And matter of fact, this project come out tomorrow, October 15th. And yeah, I got like 4 out of 8 tracks on that coming up. I got a couple other R&B singers, females, that I'm dealing with as well. So, you know, it's just a lot that I'm working with, just trying to get things moving. And as far as myself, I got, I'm actually dropping 3 projects. December, January, and February. About 5 to 7 tracks per EP. And it's basically a whole collective. It's called The Hunger. The first one called The Pantry, the second one called The Fridge, and the third one's called The Deep Freezer. And it's like a collective that I'm doing. 3 different projects, 3 different sounding beats per project or whatever, and it's running like that.
Okay, so what's in rotation musically for you right now?
I'm an old head, so still Memphis all day, man. Like, I'm still bumping Project Pat, Tommy Wright, Player Fly, Outkast still get it in there, Griselda definitely in there. I'm sorry, let me say it. Benny the Butcher, Conway, Westside Gun, Day in there. The Nas Project still floating in there. 21 floating in there. Who else? That's pretty much it.
All right, so I know you talked about projects that you have that's already, you know, coming out and stuff like that. Future projects that you would like to have in mind, like, you know what I mean? Trying to work out with some like future Beyonces out there, or future, you know what I mean?
I mean, I definitely would. When it comes to that level, of course, you know, I would want to tap in with like a Timbaland or something like that. And we sit there and work on a Rihanna project. You know, that'd be something major. Who else? I could sit there and work with on a Travis project. And it's not outlandish. It's not too far-fetched. You know, just get your stepping stones right, and you can get in there.
Oh man. So like somebody like me, I've been working with you for like over a decade. So what do you think is like one of Taju's biggest flaws? What is the flaw that you have when it comes to music? When you ask me personally, I'd be like, I'll send anybody away, because I'd be like, he'll come up with something for it. You know what I mean? Just gotta give him some time, but he'll come up with something.
Honestly, the fact that you might not can tell, but I'm a real shy person, so my personality doesn't speak as far as my work is concerned. I'm just now getting my feet wet. Might be 35 years old. I'm just now getting my feet wet, trying to talk to people, network.
Yeah.
Doing things on the social side, getting outside of my box. That's my biggest flaw. Because I know if I had one of them personalities, I could have done something a long time ago.
Yeah, that most definitely comes with time and just having to get out there and just networking and actually meeting these people, going to these little showcases. Even you don't have to perform or be somebody performing, just going out there, just networking, handing out cards and getting in touch with different artists.
Exactly.
So that's what it's all about. This is what everything is all about. This is what this interview is all about. You know, getting that promotion going and getting you ready to get up out here, and so you can get figured in Atlanta, because you already have that aspiration as it is. Yeah. So, as it's been, this has been Devon Mills with the producer,
Drew,
on the beat.